What is up, YouTube? I'm back for another one. This week is going to be a 2-for-1 because I did not get a video out last week, and I apologize for anyone that's watching. This week, I'm actually not using a video for the found inspiration. I'm using an image, and I think most people will have seen this image. I'll post it right here, like in this little corner right here, and you can look at it while I'm talking about it, but I'm just going to kind of go off on a little bit of a tangent for this one. And kind of like share my personal thoughts about what I was thinking when I saw this image. So the image is two circles, and they're surrounded by other circles. And they look different sizes because of the circles that are all around them. So one of them looks smaller and it has big circles around it. The other one looks bigger and it has small circles around it. But in reality, these two circles are the same size. And I thought of this image as a metaphor for how we see ourselves and for how other people might see us. On the one hand, you could be this circle that feels the center of everything and has all these smaller circles around it, looking to it for advice, for inspiration, as an example, whatever. And then you have the other circle who seems like this tiny circle that's surrounded by all these other larger circles. And they might feel smaller, less than, less important, things along those lines. But the illusion in this image is that both of these circles are the exact same size. And I just thought that was fascinating to use as a metaphor for us, because the fact of the matter is all people should be treated equally. I'm not going to say all men are created equal, but all people should be treated equally. And we all have the same opportunities. We all have... okay, maybe that's not true. Let me rewind. We all should be at least treated equally. And sometimes we get caught looking at other people, especially in this internet age, with Facebook, with Instagram, with Twitter, all other forms of social media. You constantly are feeling like you're this small circle surrounded by large circles. Or sometimes you can get tricked into thinking that you're this large circle surrounded by all these smaller circles. But when you really look at it, both of these circles are the exact same size. You are no better than the next person or the next person or the next person, and it continues on and on. I thought this metaphor was very powerful. I thought this metaphor was inspiring because sometimes you might feel like you're kind of out there on your own, or like a bunch of the people around you just might not understand you. But if you really look deeper at it, we're all the same. We all have the same fears. We all have the same desires. We all have the same character traits to certain degrees. It's just a matter of recognizing that we're all the same. It's just a matter of taking that lens off, trying to see through this illusion of one person is better than another person, of success is how much money or clothes or fame or whatever other objects you want to name that you have. None of that shit is true. I mean, it's all an illusion. It's all how you are looking at it. It's all in what you see in the people around you and what you see in yourself. Sometimes it may feel like you're the outcast, like you're the center of attention, but the reality is we're all the same size circle. And I just thought that this was such an inspiring message. I thought this was a great metaphor for an image that most people have seen. And I just took an interesting take on it. So yeah, if you have some feedback for this one, I'd really appreciate it, because this was an original idea that I'm not sure if it'll connect or not. So if you feel something or some type of way about this circle metaphor, please let me know in the comments. I would love some feedback. And so I think that's probably going to be about it. So for the message in this video, just remember, sometimes you might feel like the small circle surrounded by large circles, and sometimes you might feel like the large circle surrounded by small circles. But in reality, You're the same size circle as everybody else. There's no one that's bigger, smaller, greater, or less than anyone else. Everyone should be treated equally. Everyone has the same fears, the same desires, the same ambitions, the same emotions. We just have to be willing to see that in other people and stop comparing everything to ourselves. So I think I'm going to wrap it up for this video, but I hope everyone has a great week, and I'll bring it back next week on time guaranteed.